Yes! Me and B were at the after party for last week's Met Gala in New York at the Standard Hotel. It's crazy. We were on our way out and I saw Beyonce's brother Simon or whatever. Solange? Yeah, him. Yeah, Sebastian. I saw her selling 2-for-1 fruitcakes on the side. I thought, you know what? It is a perfect time for a good joke. So I said, hey, Beyonce's nephew or some shit. Your music career. Yes! And that's when she started to follow us to the elevator. The fruitcake sales must have been going bad because Beyonce's uncle or whatever was looking heated. It's crazy. So we all in the elevator and Cilantro asked me, Jay, quit playing right now. You really don't think I could be just as good as Beyonce? I said, no. She asked, what about Alicia Keys? I said, no. She asked, what about Jigglypuff from Pokemon? I said, perhaps in your dreams. Yes, it's crazy. As soon as Beyonce's father-in-law or whatever went to the opposite side of the corner of the elevator, she was looking ready to fight me. It's like she knew this moment would go down because it was like she was fully prepared. It's crazy. And the crazy thing is like it's a duality because now the Marcy Hove wants to come out to protect, but at the same time, that's B's father or something like that, so I can't let the Marcy Hove come out and fuck up this poor lady. Now, when I say poor, the crazy thing is, it's like a duality. Yes, it's crazy. Now, it's crazy because the next thing you know, she's approaching me saying really mean things. Now, I can't remember exactly what it was she was saying because I was very busy trying to figure out who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this little guy? And I knew she was somehow related to me, but I can't remember his name or who she was. It's crazy. Now, at this point, I look over at B, and it's like something got into her. She wasn't herself at this particular moment. I'm looking at her for some support, and it's almost as if I'm invisible to her. And from that point on, I was on my own. Yes! Beyonce's godfather, whoever that gentleman was, must have been at the gym because when he hit me with those blows, I was ready to sleep instantly. And it's crazy because for the very first time in my entire life, I actually started considering signing Beyonce's neighbor or whatever to the label because she rocked my ass to sleep. Yes, it's crazy. Now, Beyonce, she was still acting strange and my bodyguard must have been paid off because he was letting the fight go on. I got desperate and called up one of my guys that I knew handled the situation in the past. He must have been really busy watching TV or something because he wasn't answering his phone. It's crazy. I managed to get on my feet and at that point, Blue Ivy's babysitter or whatever started to kick me. So in order to survive, I knew I had to grab one of her legs. So I did that. I held on, but that bitch was still kicking me. Now at this very moment, it's crazy. Like, it's a duality. Why grab one of her legs? No, that didn't work. I need to grab two. I need dual leg grabbing. So it's a duality. I grabbed both the legs in efforts to take her to the floor, but this guy really wouldn't fall down. He was still standing. It's crazy. Yes! That's when I promised to sign her to the rock and the beating stopped. So I bent down to pick up a purse she threw at the beginning of the fight. Now this is when Hove got confused because I always knew Beyonce's carpet cleaner or whatever was poor, but I wasn't sure how poor. One thing I was definitely sure of was this wasn't no expensive purse. It was almost as if it was crazy. It was like a duality. It was like a sandwich bag with the hoodie string and shoulder strap. Anyway, I pick it up. I say, hey, Beyonce's footstool or whatever, you dropped your sandwich holder. Once again, she started rocking me to sleep. It's crazy. Yes! My efforts to get some protection, I started calling out to my wife. And I kept calling her, B. Oh man, B. But whatever got into it was still in there. It's crazy. I was in a daze, but when I regained conscious, I realized what a cocky bastard Beyonce's lawn cutter or whatever really was. Because he had the nerve to have a post-fight interview with the World Boxing Association. It's crazy. This whole fight really is just crazy. It's almost as if it's like it's a duality because in my lyrics I am hard and my baby mama is hard, but Hove last fight was in the Marcy Projects way back in the 80s and B has trouble seeing sometimes. I heard B's toaster oven or whatever say that she was ready to fight Floyd Mayweather next. Floyd ain't gonna fight her. That bitch new hairdo is crazy. It's almost as if her new hairdo is like a duality. Does she look like a nice young woman or does it make her look like Manny Pacquiao? Yes, it's crazy. Oh man, what's next for Beyonce's gutter cleaner? Only the Illuminati know. I mean, only God knows.
I think Tiger a bitch because one time he eating my candy. Jada Kid's head look like the top of a baseball bat. I love Chief Keef.